Hello one and hello all and welcome to another crafting adventure. And today we are going to be making this wonderful polar bear. Yes, last time we made the standard bear in this series and today we're going to make the polar bear. I'm quite interested to see if the actual kit itself is exactly the same, just different colours, or if it uses a slightly different design. First off, you can see it is actually the same difficulty, which may indicate that it is quite similar, but we don't know yet. And as always, the first thing you should do with all these kits is to separate the beads. Now, as I mentioned before, these are the beads from many other kits. So, to point out, we will be using these white beads, these red ones, these matte pink ones here, and these black ones here with two of these larger clear beads. And the first thing you need to do with this kit is to cut 80 centimeters of string and put 3 white beads on it like this, and then cross the ends of the string either through this bead here or this bead here, it doesn't matter at this point, just to create a sort of very small circle. From here we want to color the end of the string. The one coming down we want to color red, the one coming up we're going to color blue. And from this point, just add 2 more white beads onto the blue and cross the red through the second one. Then add 2 beads onto the red, which should be coming up now, and cross the blue through the second one. From here, add 2 more to the blue end and cross the red through the second one. And then to make this into a circle, take the blue coming this way through this bead here, add 1 more white bead on the red and cross the blue through that one. That should create this sort of little man shape with the body here, 2 arms, a head and 2 legs. And just for reference, you should have used exactly 10 white beads at this point. Okay, to do the next row, first we're going to have the blue coming down and the red going up. We're going to put 1 black bead on the blue and then 2 white beads, and we're going to cross the red through the second white bead. That should leave you with the blue end coming towards the man and the red end coming away. From here we're going to add 2 more white beads onto the red and cross the blue through the second one. Take the red, now coming towards the little man in the middle, through this bead here, which was his head, add 2 more white beads onto the blue end and then cross the red through the second one. From here we just need to repeat this 2-stage pattern 1, 2, 3 more times. That is, if the red is coming away from the center, we add 2 white beads onto that end and cross the blue through the second one. If the blue is coming away from the center, we take the red through the next bead along the little man's body, add 2 white beads on the blue and cross them through it. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total, and each time the red should be going through this bead on the outside. Once you've finished that pattern, it should leave you just with this space here. And to finish this row, we should have the blue coming towards the center and the red coming away. We're going to add 1 matte pink bead onto the blue end, then take it up through the eye here. Then we're going to add 1 white bead onto the red and cross the blue through that one. At this point you should notice that the whole design is starting to create like a dome shape now, and if that is the case, you are doing well. Now we should have the red coming up and the blue coming down. We're going to add 3 white beads onto the blue and cross the red through the third one. Take the blue coming towards the center through this bead here, add 2 more white beads onto the red and cross the blue through the second one. This should leave you with the red coming towards the center and the blue coming away. And now this row is quite easy, we're just going to repeat the same pattern 7 more times. That is, the string coming towards the center just goes through the next bead along, and the string coming away has 2 beads added and they cross through the second one. Again, the string coming towards the center goes through the next bead along the outer ring, and the string coming away has 2 beads added and it goes through the second one. Do this 7 times and it should leave just the last one empty. When you've come all the way around and there's just this last one left here, you should have the blue coming towards the center and the red coming away. All we need to do is take the blue through this bead here and then up through this bead here, add one white bead on the red and cross the blue through that one. To begin the next row, we want the red coming up and the blue coming down. We're going to add 3 white beads onto the blue and cross the red through the third one. Take the blue string through the next one along here, add 1 matte pink bead onto the red, 1 black bead onto the red, and then cross the blue through the black bead. Take the red through the next bead along here, add 2 more whites onto the blue, and then cross the red through the second white one. Take the blue through the next bead along, and this time only add 1 white bead on the red and cross the blue through that one. From here we just need to repeat that 2-stage pattern 3 more times. That is, each time the string coming towards the center goes through the next bead along, and if the string coming away is blue, we add 2 beads and cross the red through the second one. If the string coming away is red, we should add only 1 bead and cross the blue through that one. Once you come to the last bead on the outer ring by here, which is 1 before the cheek, we want to take the blue string through here, up through this bead, and then through this bead here, so it should be coming out there. And the red is going to come down through this bead, through this bead, through this bead, and then around through this bead here. So the blue and the red should be crossing through this one with the blue this way and the red this way. Before we pull them too tight, you want to pop one of these clear beads inside the head, then add 2 white beads onto the red and cross the blue through the second one. Following that, take the red through this white bead here, skip the cheek and go through this white bead here, then add 1 more white bead on the blue and cross the red through that one. Take the blue through the next white bead along here, add 1 more on the red and cross the blue through that one. Take the red through the next one here, add 1 more on the blue and cross them through it. From here, take the red coming down up through this bead and take the blue coming up around through this one and down through this one, so they should be crossing in this one with the red coming up and the blue coming down. And to finish this piece, take the blue coming down back through this one and just tie it with the red by here. So the blue comes around through these 2 beads, tie it by here, rethread the excess string and cut it short to finish. And there you are, the base of the head is now complete. Next we need to make the nose, and for this we will need 30 centimeters of string. Thread the string through this bead here with the blue on the right and the red on the left. Add 2 white beads onto the blue and take it around through this bead here. Add 2 more white beads and cross the red through the second one on this side. That should leave you with the red coming up and the blue coming down. Take the red around and down through this bead. So you want to go around, down through this bead and add 1 white bead onto the red end. Once you have the extra white bead on the red string, bring it around and down through this bead, across and up through this one. So we have the extra white bead on here, and then it comes around and down here and up here. Add 1 final white bead onto the red string, take it down and back up through this bead here. So add 1 white bead around and back up through here. Now with the red string coming out this way, we're going to add 1 black bead onto the red, take it up through this bead, around and down through this bead. From here, with the red string coming down, take it back through the black bead and down through this white bead here, across this bead here and tie it with the blue at this point. Then rethread the excess and cut it short to finish the nose. And after that, we're just going to start on the ears, and for that you will need 2 pieces of string 20 centimeters long each. With the face looking towards you, go to the bead just to the left of the eye, and then go left 1 again, Then thread one of the 20cm lengths through this bead with a red end coming down and a blue coming up. Add 3 white beads and 1 matte pink bead onto the red end and cross the blue through the matte pink bead. Then from the eye go up 1 and to the left, this bead here. Thread the red string through this bead this way. Then add 2 white beads onto the blue end and bring it down through this one. So the red should be going up and the blue should be coming down. Then to finish the ear, take the red coming up through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beads and tie it together with the blue by here. Again, the red goes around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beads and ties with the blue by here. And then as always, rethread the excess and cut it short to finish. Then we can start on the other side. This is just a mirror image of the other one, so find the eye, go to the right one more, put the string through here with the red coming down and the blue coming up, add 3 white beads and 1 matte pink one onto the red end and cross the blue through the matte pink one. Take the red through this bead here from right to left, add 2 white beads onto the blue and bring it around from left to right, so they should be crossing through this one here. And as before, take the red through the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beads and tie it with the blue by here, rethread the excess and cut it short, and the head should be done. Da 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 da! Yes, here is the final head. Some of the things I will say, number 1, the eyes and nose are much darker on the actual thing than in the picture, and it looks significantly angrier due to the non-uniform shape of the beads. However, you can squeeze the nose and ears, whatnot, to kind of fix that if you want. Now, in terms of instructions, this is the same as the brown bear to make, obviously just using white beads instead of brown. And well, these white beads seem to come in such a wider range of shapes that it is a little bit trickier than the brown bear. So if you do try to make it, take care in which beads you choose, particularly around the eyes and the ears. Overall though, it's looking all right. And in part 2, we will be doing the body, the arms and the legs. And fingers crossed I can fix this angry stare before next time. But thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed seeing how to do this. Good luck to everyone who tries to make one themselves. And if you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe because it is very nice for the channel and I appreciate it greatly. Well, thank you all for watching, and until next time, have a wonderful week.